Jay Runer here, and it's been a while since I've made a video, but we're in the 2000 Plymouth Prowler. Now this car is well balanced. The only thing it lacks is speed, but the car handles very well. So I got a bunch of footage of a bunch of other cars. I just got to get them put together and waiting for this to load up. But yeah, I have footage. I just have to get it all put together and put it on YouTube. But getting back to this car has a lot of acceleration. It accelerates really well. And for this particular car, the best engine combination was the V8. You didn't really get to put any other kind of modifications on it, but it does sit at 415 horsepower and 415 foot-pounds of torque at a 49% weight distribution, which is not that bad. It's been a while since Forza took this long to load up into a race. All right, on to takeoff. We're on the Miami, I guess the in-course race. I'm not too sure the track name, but off to a good start. A lot of good drivers in this room. All right, coming up to the first corner. He's going to tuck in, keep it inside corner. All right, trying to cut back, but getting bopped a little bit. Oh, holding that defensive line real well. Now, the only thing that this car lacks is speed in the straightaways. Other than that, this car is, I would have to put it at a top tier, top to high tier, or high to top tier. Because it definitely could hold its own. Just the only problem is its straight line speed isn't all that well. Handles very well, very stable. A lot of confidence in the throttle. You can still spin the car out. You just got to really be trying hard, or you just got unbalanced. Coming into this final corner here. Getting on the throttle a little too early, but I was in first gear, so that was to be expected. Now, this is where this car does not shine, but can definitely catch up when we get into the first turn of this track. Since most cars don't have as much handling as this car, with a 6.1 handling, this car is quite amazing in the corners. In most handling tracks, you're definitely going to be in the top 3, if not first. All right, coming back into it. Brakes are really good. Could definitely stop on a dime quite easily. All right, catching up to the group again. This guy in front of me. Last race, we were on Suzuka, and he was in an S2000, which that's a leaderboard car. For those who aren't familiar with the history of leaderboard cars and rivals of the old Forzas, this car actually did quite well against it. Kept up with it quite well. Just the S2000 just has a whole lot more power. Same amount of acceleration, same amount of braking. It just had way more power than this car. All right, getting close to this Porsche here. Yeah, that guy in first right now, he definitely drives a lot of leaderboard cars, which there's nothing wrong with that. I like to try different cars. I like to see what I can drive to its fullest extent and push it to its limits by tuning, by driving, whatever the case may be. Looks like we're catching up to the Porsche just a little bit. And he's starting to pull away once we got past that one corner. I'm not sure what happened to the rain, because this was supposed to be a rain course, but every time it says rain, it's fog. So I don't know. That was like an update mistake. I just kind of noticed that. It doesn't bother me because I'm a great hater of rain tracks. I don't like them. I don't care for them, especially when you're playing online. Now, if it's like in a rival setting, that's a totally different situation. I don't care. That's not bad. That's you versus the track. But you versus people versus a wet track, no, it's not good. All right, taking that corner a little bit better than the Porsche. He's definitely has the power on me. He's gonna pull away from me slowly. But yes, every time I see a rain track, I definitely vote for random or something else, because I don't particularly like them, but it seems like these rain tracks now aren't really rain, so I don't know. All right, falling behind. Gonna try short shifting to try to keep it in the power, but it seems like that doesn't work too well in this car, so hitting it all the way to the rev line is your best bet. With my setup at least. I don't know. Different people's setups might work differently, but with my setup, I have to definitely go all the way to the rev line. All right, going a little wide. Not gonna lose it. Let's see. Braking real hard. Gonna go down into first. Trying to catch up to this Porsche. Pushing really hard here. Right on his bumper. Definitely keeping me at bay. But he has that slight advantage of speed. Slows me down in the corners where he doesn't have the advantage, which he's gone very defensive, which is quite fine. It definitely is good racing. People think when someone goes super defensive, oh, and I pushed a little too hard out of that corner and lost a lot of time. I probably won't be able to catch the Porsche. But a lot of people think when someone's going super defensive and they block you, that they're just doing what needs to be done to win, like cleanly. It's like it's your job to get past them. It's not their job to. It's technically their job to play defensive, but it's your job to get past them cleanly. And if you ram straight through them and you shove them off the track, well, that just makes you a bad driver. Is it annoying? Yes. Is it a part of racing? Yes. So you got to get good at it. But coming to the finish here, coming in third, the Plymouth Prowler, definitely a high to top tier car. I say high when you're on tracks that have longer straightaways than this one, but definitely top tier because it does handle very well and accelerates very quickly and has great braking power. So this has been Jay Runer. Like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.